Okay, so before I even get started on this, I just want to put out a huge disclaimer, right? So just right off the bat, if you are uncomfortable touching electronic equipment, if you've never done it before, if it's something that scares you, please, for the love of God, go to a professional. Inside pro audio gear, especially the input transformers, output transformers, power transformers, capacitors, everything inside there, all those components, they contain electricity and enough electricity to potentially kill you. So if you feel uncomfortable doing anything at all, just please go to a professional, pay the small, fee that they're going to charge you. It might be a little bit over the asking price of which you feel you want to pay for something like this, since it's such a simplistic repair. But what's better, spending 30, 40, 50 bucks to change an a VU bulb, or dying? I mean, common sense, just be smart about your choice. I just want to throw that out there. That being said, I don't also know, I'm going to throw this out as like a second disclaimer, I don't know if this potentially can void the warranty for Black Lion Audio. This is like one of their original units. It's a very low serial number. I think it's probably coming up to the warranty fact. I don't really know for sure, but I believe it's a 3-year warranty. And as far as the point in time in that I'm making this video, I bought this used, and I've had it for about a month. It's been really awesome, and the VU meter went. It's not unconventional for something like that to happen. Maintenance lights do go out. You have a car, you drive it, you do need to change the bulbs on your car, you need to change the bulbs in your house. Bulbs are a common thing, it's not uncommon. So this is something that I feel like could potentially help someone, so that's why I'm making this video. But just keep in mind, safety comes first. If you're unsure of things, get a professional. And also, the Black Lion Audio warranty could potentially go bad on this. On that note, I also want to throw out the fact that I did try to reach out to Black Lion Audio for an RMA, because it still might be under warranty. I sent them an email to their RMA address listed on their website. I didn't hear anything back. It was about a week, so they could just potentially be really busy. I know they do like the whole modification stuff, so I don't know if someone just hasn't taken time to get to the emails, but it's not that big of a deal. But maybe they will get back to me, maybe they won't. I could potentially let you guys know in this video. But yeah, without further ado, super simple, easy to do. Took me about 15 minutes. Most of the stuff is just unscrewing, and I will get to that now. 4 screws on top to start things off. Basically just get those out really quick. There are 3 screws on the back, and there are 2 screws on each side. You need to remove all of the screws in order to take the unit apart and get on the inside. Once you remove them all, they just slide right open. You're able to get inside. This is the VU meter section. This is where the bulb is held. This part's a little tedious and a little annoying. Really, I spent more time here than anywhere else, but basically there's these little screws that hold clips into the VU meter to keep it in place. What you got to do is just basically unscrew each side, left and right, in order to give it enough wiggle room so that the clips unrelease and you could just pop the VU meter out. The right side is super easy, so I kind of just went ahead and really just did that until there was no screw left to be screwed. The left side's a little annoying because the power transformer is like right there, so you got to kind of maneuver in there, and it's really tight. So I did have to do both, but you're pretty good once you get it unscrewed enough, and then boom, it just pops right out, as you can see here. VU meter in my hands, a clip right there that needs to be slid. There is 2 little screws, little tiny screws. So you need a tiny screwdriver for this to get into the bulb enclosure. I already removed one, and here's the second. And for the bulb that you are replacing it with, I ordered the bulb from Bulbtown. This is a GF710 fuse lamp. You're really just wanting to make sure a couple of things. The first is that it is 1.2 watts. That's very important, and 12 volts. I basically saw that on the actual original lamp piece and just copied it, and Google found this, and it worked perfectly. This is the disassembled VU meter section. This is where the bulb sits in this little ground section, which I'm going to highlight here now. You just basically slide it in. Super simple. It just pops right in, pops right out. I've already taken it out at this point in the video, but as you're going to see here in a second, me popping the new one in, it just pops right in. Super easy. Nothing, no force. It just slides in and you're good to go. I put it in, everything felt sturdy, and I removed my hands and did a little test light up just to make sure the bulb was good. They didn't send me a bad bulb or anything. I basically unplugged it and put everything back together, exactly reversing the steps that I did, and sure enough, it was good to go. So was working again, everything looked great. So the total cost of this was just under $6. Again, if you're really unsure of what you're doing and you're not comfortable working inside electronics and outboard gear, please just take it to someone. I'm sure if you give them the parts and, you know, have them do it, maybe they'll charge you for like half an hour worth of labor. If it's 50 or 60 bucks, it's going to save your life and, you know, your peace of mind of not being anxious about doing something inside electronics. Definitely do it. Spend the money. But if you do know what you are doing and you have experience working inside, you know, hardware, outboard gear, any type of electronic, then hopefully this video saved you some frustration. It's really not that kind of crazy. Pretty much all of the lamp sort of enclosure pieces are the same. Essentially, it's just like doing it how you would do it on a you know, car or pretty much anything else. It's just we remove that back plate, put the bulb back in, and put the back plate back on. It's just you need small little screwdrivers to get in there. Again, everything is linked below for where I purchased everything, and if you have any questions, I can try to answer them in the comments below. Hopefully this video was helpful, and if it was, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let the YouTube algorithm do its thing. It would mean the world to me. And as always, thanks again for watching.